You make me wish I had 3 hands. Hey, fucker, that's my fare. That's my fare. Hey, I got 6 kids to feed. What are they fighting about? You know, more air, more water, more air. Dude, I love that movie. Love that movie. Definitely top 100. I don't know if I'd put it in top 10, but definitely top 100. Oh, how many of you have seen Ad Astra? Ad Astra. If you haven't, it is a little bit boring. I gotta say, it's a little bit boring. But it's still actually it's quite good. It's deeply philosophical. It's kind of like Apocalypse Now in space in our solar system. Apocalypse Now in our solar system. And if you haven't seen Apocalypse Now, then you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But it's a pretty good analogy. Anyway, if you've seen Ad Astra with Brad Pitt, there's a really cool, I think probably the best space battle scene ever on the moon. There's this moon battle with lasers and no sound because in space there's no sound. And it's just freaking awesome because it's so realistic. So cool. Love that. I dig that space battle on the moon in Ad Astra over, big, huge, epic, bullshit fictional space battle in any fictional movie. Anyway, it's just done so well. Check out that scene if you just don't even want to watch the laser sounds are really cool, actually. Yeah. Because you don't hear the light. You just hear this like pump. It's so damn cool. And anyway, check it out on YouTube if you don't want to watch the whole movie. Just look up Ad Astra Moon. That's it. It'll come up, and then pick the highest quality one and enjoy. That shit is good. All right. So the market's way down this morning. Continuing, I believe it was imports figures were up over 10% with inflation on import costs of over 10%. So that's continuing to put pressure on, well, it is the supply chain, but the supply chain basically filled with lots of pressure on producers. And so now producers, again, going to have to raise prices of their goods. And so there could be a mismatch because the consumer price index is where it's sitting, and then the producer price index is where it's sitting, plus import costs. And it's saying, hey, we've got to raise prices. So it's almost like either we've got to slow down production and become less productive, or they've got to raise prices, or demand's not going to be there. And so that's why it's bad for the stock market, because it's kind of, there's this supply demand disconnect. The demand being the consumer and the supply being the producers, right? And so producers got to raise prices, and yet consumers are getting hit the hardest they've been hit in 40 years. And then you're saying, wait a minute, in order to make up for this stuff so that you can be profitable and continue the same profitable track that you're on, you're going to have to raise the costs of your goods and services. Yeah, it's looking like it quite a bit. So, and so that creates that very basic supply and demand, weighting that you are familiar with in economics. And the difference might be bad. It might be such that people simply can't afford now. They won't be able to afford where prices are going, and unless rates come down, right? I mean, God, think about that, right? Unless rates come down, so they can more easily, use debt to leverage the continuation of their habits, their spending habits, which is not happening. Rates are going up. They're still relatively cheap. Rates are going up, and in order to curb this problem with inflation, in fact, the Fed is going to hike rates. You see, and this is exactly where you get that feedback loop, and they call runaway inflation. It's like, this is like, it's all happening sort of like exactly as foretold by the people who are experts at this stuff. Who's the guy? Ray Dalio, and the guy that wrote The Fourth Turning. I mean, you guys need to, if you want to learn about these guys, not only predicted this stuff is coming, but like they showed how it happens in 80-year cycles, and it's going to go over and over and over again in 40-year cycles. So here we are again. Like 1982 was the worst of it, and here we are, 2022. It's exactly 40 years later. And ironically, it's caused by human beings' lifespans. Because a person lives 80 years. In their 20s, they have children, mostly. So a generation is approximately 20 years. And it takes 2 generations to get to this point because, like they say, bad times create strong people. And then they're born. And then strong people create good times, and then good times create weak people, so they're born, and then weak people in power then become and create bad times, and it's that cycle that goes over and over and over and over again. And that's you're literally seeing the results of such a simple philosophical statement. Strong times, good, that whole thing. That's what you're experiencing and seeing. This entire stock market, the entire world, it goes through these cycles. Pretty amazing. If you want to learn about that, there was a book written in 1997 which predicts this year everything that's going wrong, called The Fourth Turning. The Fourth Turning. It's the fourth one. Good times create weak people. Weak people create bad times. It's like that now. Gotta love the weak people. Thanks a lot, dickheads. Anyway, how do we make money off it? That's all we got to worry about. My phone reboot last night. Why do I have to put my code in? I don't like that. All right. So yeah, what we're looking at here is MLCO, MLCO. Benjamin says, thanks, weak people. We've got NXTP on the radar, and we've got SXTC, which really fully faded, but NXTP looks like it has potential. It's holding around VWAP. GFAI kind of faded. REVB with a micro spike. But MLCO staying above VWAP, bouncing off VWAP, rallying off VWAP, looking fairly good. If it can get over the pre-market high, that's a good sign. So stop currently would be at 10.5. You might even be able to move that to 10.6 if you get in at 11.10. 11.10. So that'd be 50 cents of risk with a stop at 10.6. So there's an opportunity there, MLCO, possibly for you. All right, I'm going to start the TikTok stream. Let me know if this thing goes robo. I have this misaligned so much. Oh, because I moved my keyboard last night to put this microphone here. That's right. Okay. Go. Damn. On the TikTok, my freaking studio here looks freaking awesome. Like the colors are really vibrant and oscillating, and I don't know, it looks very three-dimensional because of the angle, and I kind of like it. And the MTV shirt looking good. Damn. All right, how's everybody doing this morning over on YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, Twitter, Discord, Zoom, TikTok? What's up? Damn. What do I see for Roku? I mean, you mean like crystal ball wise? Because what I see for Roku right now is it's down, and then space also, and some of that, all those other shorts that we're in, everything hurting down. Yeah, it's on my list. Yeah. What do I see for Roku? It's not good. Like, look at the chart. Oh, you weren't in class last night, huh? We talked about it. Look at the chart on Roku. and it's down more pre-market. Yeah, not looking good. I mean, you got to follow charts, versus word of mouth or opinion, because uh, how long would it take someone to go from analysts saying Roku's awesome, friends saying Roku, uh, you know, everyone going Roku's the shit, Roku, wow, I made so much money on Roku, no, it's going down though. Yeah, but keep holding, no, don't keep holding. If you look at the chart, if you understand charts and you understand pivot points, Roku has been in a downtrend since 390. I mean, you could have been in it since then, since it broke trend. It's broke pivot. It's like no longer in an uptrend. That was the moment. And now it's at 168. I mean, fortune on these going down. But you never can get there if you're listening to people. Stop listening to people and look at the chart, or listen to people who understand charts. Yeah, thanks, Lieutenant Dan. Should we be cutting financial stocks or too late? Let me take a look. It would have to be, I'm getting out of Bank of America, but let me take a look at XLF. Yeah, that's quite a drop on XLF. I'm not seeing that much of a drop on rates. Rates are holding. So maybe it's a little bit of an overreaction on financials. I'm going to give it, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour this morning on financials, and we'll see what kind of pressure it puts on itself. I don't necessarily think that that is where things should go, especially considering the runaway inflation. And rate hikes that are most certainly coming up. I think we have a rate hike coming up next month. I mean, that's it. I mean, this is getting a little bit out of hand. So that's going to be a problem, though. So there might not be a rate hike because of that whole demand supply thing, right? We got to keep rates cheap so that people can use debt to continue to spend. But then, do we really want people to go further into debt? So it's a conundrum. It's a what do you call it? A catch-22, and this is what causes runaway inflation. No, the rate hike isn't baked in, but I think this is all because of inflation. Inflation is a real problem. Rate hikes aren't a problem. Really, rate hikes historically 90% of the time have caused the markets to rally. Rate hikes are corrective. They do the right thing, but they don't do anything in a welfare society. So we have also the problem that during this pandemic, we put everybody on welfare. And so the society is not being productive. So you can't just go making everything more expensive and then giving everybody money from the taxes that you're taking from everybody. It just doesn't compute. It's not economic. And this is not going to end well if we don't start cutting off welfare at the same time. It's almost like rate hikes. You also need to be cutting down on all of the assistance programs. It's too much. We've got to get people back into the workforce. I mean, we should have incentives. Remember the New Deal? I mean, we need incentives. We need, if the government can create some new jobs, that'd be great. Put people back to work, go work for the government. If the government can come up with some good jobs that are better than welfare, or that incentivize you getting off of welfare and taking that government job, maybe you make twice as much, something like that. That's as good as a rate hike, if not better. But that's got to be something that, I mean, frankly, politicians don't understand business or economics like that. You need somebody like who's a businessman. Okay, without getting too political, we kind of have somebody in mind who would do the trick. Or anybody, really. I mean, you need somebody who understands the economics so that they can lead with their own economic policies that are economic. So that's the market today. It's getting hit hard, and it's not baked in. And it's down another couple points, and it might bottom here. We're going to see if it breaks pivot. Pivot's going to be 456. Let's go over to SPY, S&P 500. And we've got this low down here at 456.75. 456.75. We can go down as low as that. We can even poke down just a little tiny bit further. But if we break that pivot, that's the first pivot break like that since September. That'll be the first pivot break like that since September. And luckily, things didn't get too bad when that happened. It kind of just chopped around and then continued. We haven't really had a pivot break since then, which caused a problem ever. I mean, since the pandemic crash. So either things are going to get bad or really bad if we break pivot. Well, the VIX right now hit 22. However, it's not. It's only what would you call it? It's artificially calculating right now. We have to wait until the market opens and everyone starts releasing or putting on hedges. What do you think it's going to happen? What do you think is going to happen today? I mean, the market's down, right? When the market opens and everyone can start trading options, do you think people are going to put hedges on or take hedges off? Hedges on, I think so. We're probably going to see the VIX shoot up. Probably see the VIX hit 25 easily today. I think people are getting scared. It's getting close to the scary point. And should it go past the scary point, smart money is not going to want to be behind the 8 ball. The smart thing to do right now, what I did the beginning of the week, was I rotated my entire portfolio into defensives and inflationary stocks. So I bet on inflation and defensives to go up, right? Those things, those measures, whatever they were. And they should stay, pretty stable, like consumer staples. Okay. They should stay pretty stable even in a strong pullback. And yet, even there, I still pit my longs against an entire balanced set of shorts. So in case the market falls, my shorts activate. And I'm not talking about direct hedging. I'm talking about uncorrelated hedging. So, being short Fiverr, being short DraftKings, being short Space, being short Roku, stuff like that. As you guys know who were in class last night. So we've got 2 minutes until the market opens. MLCO did not break yet. If it does, then okay, it's going to create an entry at 11:10. Okay, so watch out for that. MLCO, MLCO. But at that point, you're going to have to go in for about $1 of risk because the stop right now it's like 10.3, and with a little bit of slippage when things move fast, that could be easily 10.2. So if you're getting in at 11.10, I mean, you might as well calculate $1 of risk. Why be a degenerate and try to squeeze a couple more shares out of it with a 0.8 calculation when you probably should play it safe? So MLCO, the best opportunity this morning. NXTP, a penny stock, a nickel stock. If it breaks a $1, will be a good trade. Let's see what happens. Oil is up today, so that's something somewhat beneficial. At least oil is up. At least oil is up. Rates are actually shooting up and now in an uptrend. So I think that might bode well for financials and for Bank of America and our financial positions. So let's see what happens in the first 30 minutes to an hour here. Kind of want to wait out the financial outlook on financials until the first hour goes by. Also, we should see industrials, energy, financials, and base materials go up, but they've been going down. They've been dragged down. So I think that's overreactionary. Let's see what happens. We got 1 minute to the open. You guys over on TikTok, you can just click the link in my bio and come right into our trading group. Come check that out. Don't want to miss that. It's in my profile. Just go click it, and in fact, I'll welcome you when I see your name come across the screen here. We got Mr. Toasticles, Dingus, and Monster T360. Welcome, you guys. All right, we got 20 seconds until the market opens. Anybody who's going to click the profile link, I'll welcome you live on the program. All right, Frosty 2000, Wide Open Willie. Welcome. Lion Singe, or Sing. It's Vietnamese, I think. All right, here we go. Market's open. Let's see what she's got. Espiritu Meca. Ooh, I love that name. That's a cool one. Welcome. All right, here we go. MLCO's kind of crapping out. And Apple actually trying to rally. Like, what are you doing, Apple? Okay, the Qs are going up. The Qs are rallying. This market is rallying. How much money do retail traders have? They might last a half a minute or a minute and a half. But you better give this market some time to see what's going to happen here at the open. So anyway, click the link in my bio. Wood Wizard 2021, welcome. Aussie, welcome. Click the link in my bio, you guys over on TikTok, and I'll welcome you into the group. Just go over to my profile link. Stimulus money is out, Stimulus money stops next month. Well, not, I suppose, the stimulus paychecks, but I'm talking about the stock market buyback program. Okay, somebody says the Dow is selling off. Yeah, but the Qs are still rallying. Tech is rallying. Go figure. Rates are zooming up, though. This is a very, very mixed day, semi-confusing day, semi-confusing open. Tech is rallying. Rates are going through the roof, and yet inflationary stocks are dropping. Oil is staying where it's at. Tech is rallying. Dow is falling, and the SPY is staying stable. I mean, this is crazy. Gold, however, is dropping. So possibly smart money getting ready to buy. This could be a green day. When he says rallying, meaning buying, it's being bought up. It's rallying, it's going up. So there's a lot of contradictory, inverse correlated movements here that are not going the way they normally should go. It's a very interesting mixed open. There's definitely a large adjustment going on here. CISO halted, says somebody. CISO. Let's pull it up. Okay, that looks beautiful. All right, CISO halted and indicating to open at 827, about 50 cents more. Yeah, really. Nancy Pelosi. I got to see these financials at least for 5 minutes. Rates are just zooming up. We're almost at 1.8% on the 10-year. Oh, no, 1.75. Oh, what's up? Welcome, Kev Vineyard. Welcome, Tragamos. Welcome, Chamanic. Welcome, Richard123. Welcome, Senpai. Welcome, the High-Tech Chippy. I think that must be you who just said that. High-Tech Chippy. Welcome. If you guys want to click the link in my profile to come check out our trading community, happy to welcome you in once you pop in live on the program. GFAI, there we go. GFAI. getting close to the breakout. We're looking for it to break 134. And you would have to set your risk down to roughly 10, so 25 cents of risk if it breaks 134. So 135 on GFAI. If it breaks 135, 25 cents of risk. The VIX pulled back to 21, slightly falling. Trying to make sense of this market. With gold falling, oil staying the same, base materials going down, inflationary stocks going down, rates going up, inflation skyrocketing, the tech going up against inflation and rates going up. There's so many mixed messages here. You feel like it's just they have chickens running around in all different directions. Hey, thanks. Thank you so much. Welcome to the group. Welcome Killswitch 006. Welcome Strom Trooper. Welcome Bada Bing 1259. Yeah, this is, definitely it could be an overreaction. It feels like that. Feels like just market maker manipulation individually in each sector on every stock, just doing what they can to milk a moment. There's the breakout on GFAI. Did anybody get in for 25 cents of risk? GFAI. Stop at 110. Yeah, SXTC, got to get over VWAP and break pivot. I think I'd be okay with it if it broke over 0.8, 80 cents. Mixed day. We'll be coming out of the halt soon on CISO. It's indicating to open at 8.2, about 40 cents higher than it halted at. All right, GFAI is continuing to progress towards that breakout. Yeah, Anthony, people are getting shaken out. It's a shakeout. It's also oddly inverse in some places. So there could be really strong faking out going on. This is going to be an interesting day. This is going to be an interesting day. You can set things to auto buy. Yes. You can type in, $1.35 stop market buy on like MLCO. Where was that? GFAI, for example. Yeah, you can do that. All right, SXTC looks like it's coming up. Yeah, I know. Sinel, we got to get on Sinel, right? Get on there before it gets too far away from us. My portfolio is perfectly balanced right now, but I'll just add, one to the upside, one to the downside, here and there, here and there. That Tesla almost breaking up to the upside, totally unexpected. SPY moving up. Everything, including industrials, moving up now. The options on Sinel are not good. Not very liquid. Oh, the spreads are just too wide on Sinel. Good thing we're going long on it. Pick up some of those long. God, even the bid ask long is really wide. I'll put in. Be big, yes. Let's take a look at that. Camille was saying be big. Yeah, it flew off the handle yesterday. All right, what do we got going on today on be big? You know, the best long-term hold for the interest rate situation. I mean, commodities do well in inflation. So energy, or literally like cow, an ETF like cow, things become expensive. Corn, sugar, the costs of reaping those harvests go up because of inflation in the pipeline. Wow. Because of its beta, very low delta. Got to pick up some more shares here. Okay. CISO has resumed trading, started to sell off there. You could think about, if you have a fast system, about possibly buying the dip. Be big, I'd like to see it break over 3.7. It's getting really close. I'd like to see it break over 3.7 for us to really feel good about the momentum on that one. Hey, there goes GFAI. All right, who's in GFAI? You would have gotten in at 135 for 25 cents of risk. You should be probably taking profits every 5 cents on that, since it's $1.37. So underneath every 5-cent level. So 140, 145, 150. Be big, almost about to break out at 3.7. Possibly can buy the dip on CISO. All right, so we'll let Sinel run for a week, and we'll see what happens with that. Now let me add ALXO for the short. Also very wide spreads on ALXO options. AXLO. Yeah, not looking good. And I was able to sell short there on that one. So you can get shares to sell short potentially on ALXO, ALXO. All right, next one, QB. SBEV halted up. All right, let's put it on screen. How can you do that? Oh man, there's like nobody who knows what movie I just quoted. I'll just leave it out there for a little bit. Let's see if anybody got that. That's like impossible. You'd have to be definitely a movie nerd to have gotten that line. On screen. How can you do that? QB. So we're going QB long. Get the options. Again, same issue there. Not very liquid. Options. At all. Stock itself on the pricier side. But I'll get a few shares. For the hedge. For the hedge, sir. Yes. No, it wasn't Spaceballs, so that's a pretty good guess. I'm surprised. That's a pretty good guess. You're in the right genre, but not comedy. All right, and now we're going to look at Bexy, BK. Oh no, GME. I'd like to get a short on GME going today. Go over there. That should be liquid. Apple about to break pre-market highs, and Tesla just broke pre-market highs. There's a pivot there around 10.28 on Tesla for your stop, so you can get in at 10.40 with $12 of risk. Stop at 10.28. And Apple, if it breaks 173, you can get in with a stop at 172, $1 of risk. Funny how all these numbers seem to always be the same every day we call them out, isn't it? So anyway, GME short. Can't say that one's super liquid either. About it. A 12% spread, 14% spread. I can get 9% spread on the 121 puts. Happy about that spread. Let's see if I can get in the middle here. I did get the mid. All right. That's a good spot to be in. Just got the mid on GME puts. All right, SBEV has resumed trading. If it breaks 310, you can get in for 50 cents of risk. SBEV, SBEV. We're going to take a look at value next. All right, here it comes on SBEV. A breakout imminent. We are halted to the downside on CISO, so you don't want to be halted to the downside. The market moving up directionally on the day. SPY in a 4-point uptrend. The Qs straight rallying. Dow kind of ranging. The strike on GME I chose was 121 January. It's really up to you. Just learn how to pick quality strikes that are liquid, and pick the one you want and that fits your budget and your risk levels and the delta you're looking for. It's going to be different for everybody. Just copy me. It's like, how artificial is that? You can't. How can you be in control of something you don't understand? All right. So anyway, I'm going to get value long for the market neutral portfolio. There's no options on that one. And the spread is pretty wide. All right, it got filled at the mid on value. Now VTEX short. All right, here comes BBIG. BBIG's about to break that 3.7 level, and you can get in for a stop at 3.5, 20 cents of risk if it breaks 3.7. So 3.71, when it happens, it can really take off. 3.71, you might want to have a stop market order there. GFAI, It has broken down. Exit at 126. If you already missed it, then get the fuck out now. There's no difference. VTEX options, same problem there. Not liquid enough. So I'm going to try to sell short 40 shares or something like that. And let's see what happens. I can always increase that if I need to. No, it will not let me do that. One must be hard to borrow. Yep, shares not available. Oh, okay. This is Thinkorswim. You guys over on TikTok, just go to my profile. Click the link in my profile. And you can come check out and join our trading community. Welcome, Travis. Welcome, Texas Outlaw. Okay, and then BKSY. MRO broke? Wow, fantastic. That's good for energy. BKSY. All right, B big broke 3.7. And SBEV breaking to the upside, broke out of that 310 level for 20 cents of risk. I believe it was. Stop at 2.8, 310, 30 cents of risk. SBEV. SBEV and B big rallying. Bank of America coming back up to the open. And how about financials? I don't have those up. How are financials doing today? Watching. KSY for a short. Okay, finally we have some options that aren't in such terrible shape. So I'm going to get to February 22. 5 strike puts on BKSY. And they're as liquid as they could be. They're good. Not a lot of volume, but the spread is nice and tight. So it's well managed. I'm going to send that one through the Chicago Board of Exchange to get the right fill in action and management on that one. What? Oh, yeah. And again. Take a look at MRO. Would have liked to have gotten MRO around 1750. Swing. That'd be nice. Not get a fill on that? In exchange for offering a tight spread, apparently you got to buy at the ask on that. On BKSY. Costco, we can take a look at that. Yeah, no entry on Costco. If anything, this could be time to short it. But it'd be very early on and you wouldn't know. Not enough confirmation. But this could be the beginning of a long downtrend on Costco. It seems unbelievable now, but this is how it starts. It wouldn't have been, the price would not have gotten down to this point and be at these mercy levels if something hadn't changed drastically, would it? So supply chain costs are going up. I mean, it starts to make sense, right? Inflation, consumers, Costco. This is Costco struggling moving forward. Kind of doesn't sound outside of the land of reason now, does it? So this could be the year of decline in prices. Yeah, I mean, so it's a possibility. I'll tell you what. I'll go short Costco if you guys go short. No, I'll go short Costco with a 3-month option. And if it doesn't work out, like I'll put a stop at 530. I'll get out. Otherwise, we just got into something that could correct all the way back to 380 at 500. You know, it's worth the risk reward. It's about $20 a risk. $20 a risk on that trade. Did you paste it? Okay, welcome JXmas and MZack77. You're saying you posted something to the VIP there, Kelly? Sorry, guys. No, I'm not seeing that. Yeah, it's not quite ready. Yeah. It'd be the only unconfirmed position in my portfolio. So I'd be taking more of a risk than anything else in my entire portfolio. But I do it for the gram. Anything for the gram. Anyway, let's see. What are the costs? The cost for that could be pretty high. Let's see. Lock in. Well, I can always extend it out if I'm winning. So let's just start with the February. Take a look at that. All right. 6% spread, 5% spread. Oh, just opened up. 7% spread on the 515s. It's a bit wide of a spread. And also, it's a very heavy delta. You put that into your portfolio, and it's going to weigh it down pretty significantly. And I don't want that. I want a lot of harmony in my portfolio. So, yeah, I'd have to wait on that one. The VIX is actually pulling back as the market rallies, and crazy, just crazy. Just goes to show how you just can't be sure any day. When inflation hits hard, Costco gonna be ducked. No, I mean, you're right. It's true. But if I can get, two things, either Costco back up and closer to like 530, my stop loss, then my risk is lower. Or if I can get some further confirmation to the downside, like a break of 500. Yeah. So I'd be more confident. I'm still kind of okay with risking it right now. The reward is insane. 120 points of reward versus $20 of risk. So 6-1. Lucid, let's see. Lucid's hanging in there, doing all right. Be big, not working out. If anybody got in, make sure you cut out your stop loss. It's dropping below VWAP even. SBEV, similar problem there. We got like just no follow through across the board. There's some wedging going on MLCO, MLCO. But overall, everything else, every momentum day trade opportunity, penny stock or small cap, mid cap, not following through. So it's a good day to just be waiting things out. All right, I just need a little bit of more longs in my long book. As shareholders of AMC, what should you do? That's a pretty funny way of putting it. By the way, I'm going to go short AMC, guys. Anyway, AMC looks like it's going down. It's in a downtrend, and that's where the money is. As a shareholder, I would get out of that puppy. That's a pretty funny way of putting it. You sound really proud of it. Jesus, the delta does not get good on AMC until way, way down the chain. Try the 30 put next month, 30 put on AMC. I'll put that in my portfolio for a couple days and see how it behaves. Yeah, Anthony says, keeping my money in the safe, no play zone right now. Yeah, it's Friday. The market's really whack this morning. I mean, we can see before our eyes what's happening, of course. There's that. But, you know, it'd be nice to have a little more information than that. A little more correlation. This market's kind of ripping apart at the seams. We have some strange, uncorrelated inverse actions going on, contradictory inverse actions going on. It did not buy. Oh, come on. Not going to fill. That's an easy fill. 30 strike. I can. It's because AMC is going down right now as we speak, kind of chasing a little bit. There we go. All right, so I'm in AMC and GME. AMC, one option, only provided -6 delta beta weighted to SPY. In case anybody's wondering how much delta they're going to get for balancing their portfolio. To be -6. As part. Anthony, that's so hilarious. What do you think we should do with AMC as part owner of AMC? You know, what's the plan? Should we raise ticket prices? Should we sell more popcorn? Should we offer? I don't know. I got 37 shares right here saying that we should raise the price of popcorn. Anthony, that was hilarious, dude. Oh God. Did you ever see those TikToks with that one dude who acts like who plays Spider-Man right now? With the fuzzy brown hair, kind of like large Graham or something. No, okay, the other one. It's the other one then. No, I don't think it's Tom Holland. He has a large amount of brown hair on top. Andrew Garfield or something, right? Isn't that his name? Yeah. You remember he was in The Social Network, and he played the partner to Mark Zuckerberg in The Social Network, right? Remember that? So anyway, you remember that scene from The Social Network where they tell him to, he says, "You better lawyer up because I'm coming back for everything." You know that whole scene. So second Spidey, exactly. So have you ever seen the TikTok where this guy is a great TikToker, pretends to be that guy, and he goes into AMC and like acts like he owns the place. He's like, yeah, I'm have you seen those TikToks? And he's playing kind of that guy, and they have that music in the background from Facebook, and it's supposed to be like 20 years in the future where he's now one of the richest people in the world, and he just has this perma smile. It's great. I must be alone on that one. Well, I've got 187 negative deltas and I've got 160 positive deltas, so we need to be on the hunt for some strong buys. Let's go take a look. You guys over on TikTok, make sure you click the link in my bio. When I see you come in to the group, I'll welcome you. I'll say your name on air. Last one was MZack77. Welcome. All right, let's take a look at the scan here. All right, gonna get a piece of that. Look at that, guys. Ooh, look at that one. It looks very low volume, unfortunately, but could be providing a lot of long alpha. Let's bring up the alpha view. Oh yeah, very strong alpha. Ken, Ken. All right, it looks like Bank of America turned around enough that I don't have to be freaking out about it. Can somebody tell me, just while I'm working on this Ken thing here, what's the progress of XLF today? Okay, Ken, there's no options. And the beta is 1.7. What happened there? That's not true. XLF still holding above up the pivot. Yeah, but is it going up or down today directionally? I'm going to pull it up now. Directionally. What's the direction on the day? Up. Direction on the day is up. So that's positive, Positive. Open down, but moving up. MLCO rising from the dead. I mean, if it breaks 11.10, like I said, there's a trade for you. Stop at 11.5, 60 cents of risk, MLCO. But it just hasn't happened yet. And a lot of people are sidelining today. Might want to think about that. BPMP recently became very strong. Let's check out the MRO again. I don't know if I gave it enough merit. Okay, it's providing some alpha. Definitely been in an uptrend. I'm going to add some MRO. Very much, Christina. I like that one. Bid ask spreads are coming in. So I'm going to be checking also the liquidity. Yeah, 3% spread. Okay, give me the calculation on this one. Up now. Oh, yeah, that's very tight. I'm going to grab the 18 on MRO. 18 call, February 22. Not going to quibble about the price because it's moving all around. But definitely adding that to my longs. It is providing alpha and has a history of providing a lot of alpha. No, that's not a swing trade. That's just positive alpha. I'm about to get trapped in my AMC short. Why? What's going on? Is it popping right before our very eyes? No, it's fine. GFAI just rebroke. Okay. Yeah, but did you get stopped out last time, or are you still in it? Yeah, the stop was at 110, so you should still be in it. There was a neckline breakdown at 126 at that moment. I don't like the looks of it. What are you hoping for on it? An incredible DWAC DWAC we knew was going to act like DWAC in pre-market. It was going insane. GFAI just doesn't have that signature, Stop FOMOing and be the patient lion. The patient lion gets the best meal. I don't know what that means, but I made it up. High peak energy, also another one, providing alpha lately and running. HPK. I'll go look at that, possibly pick up some HPK. Get balanced here. Actually, I'm really close. I might be balanced. I'm going to go check my numbers. I mean, 174 versus negative 179. I'm only off by 5 delta. So the market goes up $1. I'm only exposed $5. Market goes down $1. I'm only exposed $5. Somebody on TikTok would like me to take a look at NVIDIA. And I am very curious about TSM. Oh, wow. TSM coming all the way back up today. Way to go for, I think it was, some of you had some calls on TSM. Way to go. For us. Good job. So NVIDIA. You guys over on TikTok, make sure you click the link in my bio if you want to come check out our trading community. It'll take you right in, and I'll see your name come up, and I will announce it and welcome you live over the feed. Right now, I welcome Simpson98 and Boyle6Q. I can't parse. Not sure what that one's about. NVIDIA has been in a downtrend, and that hasn't changed. See what I'm talking about? Downtrend lately. breaking pivots. We be breaking pivots with the Wu-Tang Financial. Got to diversify your bonds. All right, this one, Vio, too unpredictable. Remember from class last night? We looked at charts. So what do you guys rate Vio for a, what should you do with it? Short, let's say, I can't even make heads or tails out of what you would want to get in it for right now. Maybe long. Insane in the membrane financial. It's bad. You wouldn't want to get in it, especially knowing that you can easily find 20, 30, 40, 50 other stocks that are just going to be absolutely perfect. Yeah, absolutely. 0. 2 out of 10. I love it, Jake. Perfect. Now, the old you probably might look at that and go like, ooh, there might be some bottom reversal happening. But why fuck around, right? That's the point. I think we're about to lose internet. The cable guy's here. Hold on, guys. I got to mute. Be back in a minute. Twas the gardener. Yesterday it was so warm. It was in the 70s, almost 80 in Texas. Very nice. I'm not muted. I know. You can't mute TikTok. Can you? I don't know. Anyway, I don't give a fuck. You want to listen in on my weird conversations and listen to my dog barking in the background, that's fine with me. Get off on it. Go for it. That's okay. Well, thank you for letting me know. Welcome Simpson Boyle. Hey, if you guys are over on TikTok and you want to check out our trading community, all you got to do is go to the profile link in my profile and click it, and that'll take you right in. You can come check it out, and I will welcome you when I see you come in. So there might be a couple of you who are curious and want to check out our trading community. Just click the link in my bio. Doggo. You're getting snow this weekend, Jake. Where do you live? Where does everybody live? Let's check. Let's hear about where you guys are. Green Bay, Wisconsin, Palm Beach, Florida, Kansas City, Houston, New Mexico on the Texas border. So, that's cool down there. I kind of like that location. Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, North Carolina, Massachusetts, St. George, Utah, New Hampshire, Atlanta represent, Northern North Carolina, Hobbs, New Mexico. Is that near any of that area 51 shit? North Carolina, Northern Virginia, Iowa, Baltimore, San Diego, France. What part of San Diego? Don. I used to live in San Clemente near Oceanside. And then I also lived in Tijuana for a time at the beach. Phoenix, Arizona, Tucson, Arizona, McKinney, Texas, Austin, Texas here, Central Texas. Roku breaking to the upside. That's not good for my short, but I'm doing okay. New York, Nashville, North Carolina, Joplin, Missouri. What a cool town name. Joplin. Probably, possibly named after Scott Joplin. Staten Island. Cool. Salt Lake, Utah. Nice. Lower Alabama. Southern. What's SLC? SLC. Why can't I parse that? Louisiana. What is that? SLC. For Oz. Salt Lake City. Got it. No, I figured it out. Pomona. I've been everywhere, man. Charlottesville, Virginia. Toronto, Ontario. Well, SPY just broke to the upside. So did the Qs, and the Dow is doing okay. The longs are probably going to be activating a little bit here. And indeed they are. Take a look at the filters on these longs. 3 month over 30%. Making a new high. Let's refresh that now. There ought to be more. 6. Something new on here. I'm not sure which one. It's EPC or it might be SBEV. EPC, Edgewell, Personal Care Company. And then look at that SBEV pop. OIH. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's Ohio or something. Markham, Ontario. Sand. You want me to take a look at sand? In a downtrend. See that red stuff? And that's like bad. Red is bad. Like what was that? Saturday Night Live. You know, I remember when they did the Frankenstein, Tarzan, and somebody else. It was 3 of them. Tonto. Frankenstein, Tarzan, and I think his name was Tonto, the Indian. And Frankenstein, fire bad. Fire bad. Well, that's red. Red bad. Which calls did I just get? I don't even remember. Let's see if I can figure it out. MRO. I got it to MRO. Let's see. Ken. Ken. QB. CUBI. Synl. SYNL. Value. VALU. You can hear the gardener. Have a great weekend, Jake. Yeah, later. I think the market has spoken. It's just going to do this. Let's take a look at all sectors, get a little bit of a understanding of what's going on now. Very strange that the Qs are rallying on a day in which rates are rising, but energy, oil and energy are rallying. Everything is pretty much rising. I'd say the worst performing is utilities, XLU. Gold back up. So it looks like whoever pulled money out put it back in. Decided not necessarily to really buy too much today. Bitcoin's back up to 43,000 on the futures of Bitcoin on this rally, I guess. Bitcoin's fucking crypto people are such pussies. Like, you know, the market starts to crash a little bit and then Bitcoin just like, oh, what a bunch of pussies. Hold on to your fucking positions, man. Have some balls. The market, you know, shows a little bit of weakness and crypto's like, oh my God. Hold on to your fucking positions, people. And then, especially with crypto, that's just a long-term investment. The VIX down, almost breaking 20, back into the teens. Let's go crypto team. Matic is one of my favorite. Yeah, definitely, you know, keep buying into Matic, that's for sure. Oh, welcome Tim-ish and the Chase. Where'd he go? Spy just green COK. Oh, she just woke up? At least you didn't hear the first part. Tell her to invest in crypto and to hold. Otherwise, she ain't got balls. Trying to Dondrell's never mind. Hello, Dondrell's wife. Good morning. Diamond Hands of Life. Trying to remember the shorts I mentioned. So the shorts I got into were ALXO, AXLO, ALXO, ALXO, Bixi, BKSY. What else did I grab there? AMC and GME. And I have a whole bunch of others. If you're interested in hearing what those are, let me know. But, the kind of charts we're looking for are this. When you're looking for something to short, I want it to look like that. Just down, 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 down. You don't want scriggle scraggle. You don't want it to look like, I don't know. What's been scriggle? Yeah, that. It's too much scriggle scraggle. All right. Yes. Stu says yes. Oh, so everything. Sergio, I'll be looking for my lost Bitcoin in like a week or two. So that's going to be very exciting. I probably don't have it, but there's a possibility I have something like 8 to 12 Bitcoins that I bought for like $100 in 2012. So yeah, I'm going to go on that hunt in a couple of weeks, and it'll be interesting to see if I have them or not. Maybe not. Maybe so. Memory is just too far, too long ago. So anyway, the other shorts that I have are space, cause this, Arvel, ARVL, cause this, Peloton, Palantir, IQ. Thanks, man, Daniel. NVTA. But no, the answer to that is no. SDGR. I really like that. You guys look at that SDGR. See how it keeps bouncing off of that moving average? Very nice. Saeed, it's too bad you weren't in class last night. You'd understand why I'm in these. It's not necessarily even about the term of it. Teledoc, T-Doc, Beely. Yeah, I agree with you about Bitcoin. GME, AMC, of course. KC. KC. You were in class last night? Okay, then let's talk about that in a second here, Saeed. How long were you in class for? Ozone. Look at Ozone. Performing yesterday, performing today too. What am I up on that right now? 107%, and that's after rolling. So, I'd be up like 380% or something. Ozone. Continuing on, Lemonade. Look at that, just driving to the ground. Saeed, how long were you in class last night? Utu. DraftKings. Oh, really? For Oz? Did we mute the dude? I didn't even know if that's true. Really? Is that true? God, that would be nice. Yeah, it's like fucking mood blower. Got in late. Okay, and you were dozing off. Yeah. So, I'm in these things for their alpha, for their negative alpha and for the positive alpha for the purposes of creating a market neutral portfolio. We talked about that yesterday. And so I'm only in them so long as they provide that. As long as they provide that. You get in and you hold as long as they keep providing you your the direction that you're looking for. Not that you turn on a dime, you let it, have breathing room. Once it's over, it's over. You cut it, but then you can easily replace it. So it's like not a big deal. I'm not like in it like long term because I care. I'm only in it because right now it looks like it's providing negative alpha, which is what I'm looking for. Do you know what I mean? So the moment that changes and I want to swap it out for something else, I will. No big deal, right? I'm not necessarily having like a duration outlook, right? Does that make sense? I just want it on. I just want it active in my portfolio. Okay. PDD, Fiverr. These are all my shorts. Pen, Upstart. Of course, Upstart had a little bit of a good day today. And Roku. Roku struggling, even on a day like today. Looks like it's about to break down again. So those are all good shorts. And long, I'm in Ford. I mean, look at that. Just gorgeous uptrend. I'm in XLF. I am in SPY-V. This is value stocks. I'm in industrials. I'm in energy because they've recently turned very strong. I'm in ACBI. CLMT. Just got in MRO this morning. HMST. XLP, consumer staples. I've got some gold to hedge against the market. And then just got into CAN. Got into SGLY recently. Bottom reversal. QB. I mean, are you noticing something about these charts? QB. SYNL. SYNL. And value. VALU. And you just let them sit. You just let them sit and bake. And by being in so many positions, you remember last night we talked about variance. By being in so many positions, it allows them to even out their probabilities. Because I'm really just making one bet here. Well, two bets. I'm going long things that are going up strongly beyond and above the market smoothly with much certainty. That's bet number one. And I'm doing that across a ton of positions. And I'm doing the same thing to the downside. Same thing. I'm making two bets. And the cool thing is that they're both good and they hedge against each other. So on down market days, my down stuff does better. And on up market days, my up stuff does better. And then on neutral market days, they can even both be going in those directions. That's an explanation for you, Saeed. What's this? About Ferrari? I love Ferrari. What was that on gold again? What I was explaining is that gold is a hedge against the market. It's a hedge against like a market crash. Market crashes, everyone just starts putting it all into gold. Path of victory on GFAI? All right, Preston. Let's see. All right, yeah. GFAI hitting 1.7. Who's still in GFAI? Congratulations for following that. Good job on keeping your eye on that. This guy, says Hasty. I don't even know if Hasty is a guy or a girl. What's your name? Don't tell me now. Don't be too hasty. Jacob. All right. You invested in Novavax. You're the one. Did you message me? And you're down a lot. Somebody messaged me last night about Novavax. Said, any chance you can help me? Let's take a look at it. Yeah. I mean, it's biotech. Like, do you know what the fuck you're doing? Like, biotech is the most volatile industry probably on, the stock market. I guess you just learned that. There's not much you can say now. I mean, it's down and it looks like it's going down and it's going to get worse. There's the possibility that it gets better, though. I mean, it's that extreme volatility which traps investors. And then they do shelf offerings and they screw you over. I mean, it is just the worst. Like, unless you're a doctor or even like a PhD in medicine or something, then you can't really. You shouldn't be messing around with biotech. You just bought snacks. What is that? The inverse of vax? Snacks, Strive Foods. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful downtrend. Definitely would go short that, but I'm almost overweighted on my shorts now, so I'm really kind of looking for nice smooth longs at this point. All right, MLCO just broke 1110, somebody said. All right, you can get in for 20 cents a risk, stop at a 10.9. Look at GFAI still going. For you guys over on TikTok, if you want to check out our trading community, just click the link in my bio, and that'll take you right in. You come take a look at it. But all right, everybody, have a great weekend. Interesting market today. Seems to have calmed down. The VIX is, where is it at? Almost 21. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll see you in the Discord. See you in the trading group. And throughout the weekend and everything, we'll be talking. All right. If you need me to answer anything, just tag me, or maybe even better, just PM me. All right. 3-day weekend. It's a holiday on Monday. Don't forget. Martin Luther King Day. Monday, no markets are open. So have a really nice 3